What is up, awesome people? All right, in this video, we're going over a database reactivation campaign. What this is going to be for, this is for your clients so that you can help them get more customers into their business, or patients, customers, depends on the type of business you're working with. I'm going to preface this video with, I'm going to be going over a basic how you set up this automation, plus if you know anything about me, I like to automate things as much as I can. So in the second part of this video, I'm going to be going over a more in-depth workflow automation that you can use to really automate the rest of the business. We're going to jump in here. I'll point out when it's the end of the basic part so that you can hop off if you want it and just go and take action with this. And if you want to stick around, you can go ahead and stick around for the more advanced part. Let's get into it. This is a database reactivation campaign that we're going to be using. This is a 4-day reactivation campaign that is going to be set up for, the wording here is for chiropractors, but you can adjust the wording for your own client's niche, their own business, whatever it is. It'll work just the same. What this is day one, you're sending out this message. Hey, it's Dr. John with John's Chiropractic, whatever it is. Wanted to let you know that for the next 24 hours, we're going to be doing something amazing for past clients. For the first 10 people that reach out, we're giving away an adjustment for only $21. Reply yes, and then they'll be able to get their spot reserved. Then there's going to be a response in here if they reply, and then another response. And then if they don't reply, then it'll be day 2, day 3, and then day 4, go for 4 days. I'm going to show you how to set this up. So let's just dive right into HighLevel here. If I hop over to the automations here, I'm going to have this folder here, database reactivation. There's the basic one and the advanced one. First, I'm going to hop in the basic one. This one is going to be the basic automation here. I'm actually going to walk through how to set it up, and then I'm also going to walk through how to do the advanced one. This is the basic one here, and then the advanced one, so you can see what I'm getting into, is this one right here. It's a lot more advanced, and I'll go over in depth. Okay, so let's back out, and let's actually go and build it out. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to build the basic reactivation campaign. So I'm going to click create new workflow. I'm going to start from scratch and we're going to create new workflow. Now in your HighLevel account, you're going to land on your workflow screen here, which is empty. Now for this, we don't necessarily need a trigger. You can add a trigger in, but we're not going to do it for this one because I'm going to show you how to add them to this workflow afterwards. First action we're going to do is it's sending out this text. I'm going to come over here. We're going to do send SMS. I always like to name my steps. So we're going to do this day 1. Now in here, I'm going to copy this first part, which is up to here. This is telling you what to do. We're going to go here, we're going to paste it in. All right, so let's just format this a little bit. So we want to take this out and actually put in, you can either type in the doctor's name, so we'll just say Dr. John for now. Or if you have a custom value, you can go ahead and put that custom value in. For the practice name, this is going to be, again, you can just type in what the business name is, or if you want, if they're using their HighLevel account and what the name of the account is, you can just go to account and go to name, and that will do the sub-account name. So I'll make sure that's set up for the business practice. Want to let you know that for the next 24 hours, we're doing something amazing for our past clients. For the first 10 people, I like to space this out, make it easy to read. First 10 people that reach out, we're going to give away an adjustment for only $21. I can reserve your spot if you'd like. Just reply yes. Maybe we'll do this as well. Just reply yes so that they see it. And we'll click save action. Now you got your text that goes out. Next thing we're going to do, it says this is if they reply, but in this basic one, I'm not setting that up. Day 2, let's go and copy this one because what we're going to do is now we're going to wait a day. So we're going to go down to the wait step and we're going to wait 1 day, and you can do 1 in here and we'll go to day. Or if you want to have 24 hours or play around with the timing, you can do that as well. We'll save that. Next, we're going to put another text in. It's going to be the text number 2. So we'll go to send SMS and we'll paste it in. Okay, since we only have a few hours left, just wanted to follow up to make sure you got the text above. Maybe you want to have fun with it, put a little emoji in here and just pointing up. So look up at the text before. Okay, we'll save that. Oh, I forgot to name it. Go back in here and we'll put day 2. All right, save that. Next one, day 3, and copy this. And we're going to, again, put a wait step in. Here's a little trick. You can go and take this, copy action, copy all actions from here, and we'll put it down here. Now you got it set up. Waiting a day. Now this one, SMS day 2. So what we're going to do here is actually change this to day 3, and we're going to swap this out. Okay, so hey, first name. I'll take this out and we want to put in the custom value of the contact's first name. I got awesome news. We are extending the special for the next few hours. If you want to take advantage of it and book your 21 exam, just reply yes. Okay, pretty basic, leave that there. And now for day 4, we're going to copy this one and we can do the same thing. Here, we'll go copy all actions from here, put it down to here, and now we have day 4. So again, waiting a day 3, day 4, and we're going to change this out. And we got to change out this again, the custom value, first name. Hey, first name, out of respect to you and your time, this is the last text I'll send. If you're interested, just want you to make sure you don't miss out. If you are, just let me know. And there we go. So that is your basic setup. Now there's one more thing to set up in here. I'm going to save it. And first let's name it. We'll say Database Reactivation. Now in the settings, this is the important part for this one. For this basic one, it's an important part to do this, to turn on the stop on response. Because if they reply, as you see, they have to reply yes. If they reply yes or anything, you don't want them to get these other days messages. So we want to stop it and remove them from here. The other thing I like to turn on is the auto mark as read. This is so that these messages go out. They're not being unread in your conversations tab. All right, so then when you're done with that, publish it, save it, and go back to actions, and now it's on. Now, how do we add them to it? We're going to back out of the workflow. What we're going to do is we're going to go to contacts. And from here, now don't worry, these are all mock data that I've uploaded, test contacts, don't worry, not real. First thing you want to do is set up a filter. Filter is going to be based on whatever your filter is to know if they have been a customer or they're a past customer or not a customer. Probably a tag, but you may have some other way of annotating that. So set up your filter. For now, we're going to say you did set up a filter. And then what you'll do is select them all. You want to select, say, all of them. And then you'll go pretty easy. Just click on this little robot, add to campaign. We'll click OK, proceed. And I will choose the workflow. Now, depending on the size of your list, if you have thousands in there, you probably want to do it in drip mode. But if not, if you have a small list, you can add all at once or schedule for a future date to go out, maybe tomorrow morning, something like that. And I'll just do whatever, test, and you would click on add campaign. All right, that is it for the database reactivation campaign, the basic one. Now, if you want to continue this video and follow on, I'm going to show you how to set up the advanced one, which is going to be more advanced and really just automate your process here. So then you have less manual work. All right, so let's go ahead and continue on to the next part of the video. I'll just close this out because I'm not actually going to send this out. And we're going to head back into the automations here. Now we're going to create another one. We're going to essentially start from scratch. Create workflow, start from scratch, create new workflow. And the first action we're going to do is send an SMS. So we're going to come back here and we're going to copy this message, paste it in, and we're going to swap this out again. Remember, you can either put your custom value in or you can type it in, whatever it is. Type this in, or I'm going to do the custom value again. So the account name, something special, break it up, I can reserve a spot, just reply yes. Okay, we'll save it. Oh, what's going to name it? Day one. Saved. All right, now the next part is, it says if they respond, send immediately. So this is that message we're going to send next. What we're going to do is we're going to copy this. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a wait step in here. We're going to add another action, come down, select wait. But this time, instead of just a time delay, we're going to put in contact reply. We're waiting for them to reply to this SMS. But now here's a key thing. You always want to put in a timeout. If you don't put a timeout in, then they will stay on that step forever. If they never reply, they'll stay there forever. That's why you want to put a timeout in. So this is saying if they don't reply after 1 day, then they will move on to the next step. So then we'll do this. We'll say wait for reply or 1 day. Save action. So wait for reply or 1 day. Next thing we have to do is we have to put in an if-else statement. And this we're going to rename it to say replied. Then here the first branch is going to be yes. Now this is what we're going to do. We're going to go contact reply. Replied message is, in this case we'll type in yes because that's what it says in the text. But I also like to add in another condition here. I'm going to do another one, contact reply, replied message is, in this case, because we have a little exclamation point here, they might be excited and put in the exclamation point. So let's just do that. Now, as a side note, these are not case sensitive, so don't worry about that. You don't have to type in capital and lowercase. But the other thing is you want to change this to an or. The reply message is yes or yes, exclamation point. But I like to take it a step further and even add another condition. Some people might be really excited or might be like, I'll take it. And they'll just say, sure. But then that won't go through the automation. So this time we're going to do contact reply intent type. Now this is going to use Google's AI. We're going to select positive yes, because this will capture if it's yes, yep, sure, okay, yeah, anything like that, it will take it as a positive message. But I also put these in here because this is AI, it's not perfect. So if this fails, at least it'll take the yes. All right, now we're going to save the action. Now we have both these here. So now let's go down to this next one here. And this is if they reply, we want to send out that next message. We're going to send SMS and paste it in there. And I'm going to name this one confirmation. Also, I'm going to say spot for you around the time you might want to come by. Okay, save. There we go. Now we have that. Next thing we want to do. Okay, so this says here, if they respond, send immediately. So that's what we did. Send immediately. When they respond, we'll go in there. Now this says send 1 minute after previous text. So we're going to copy this and we're going to add a wait step in here. Now this wait step is just going to be a standard wait step. Wait 1 minute and we'll do 1 minute, save, add a step in, send an SMS, and paste that in. And I'm going to name this, we'll say PS. Okay, PS, just want to hold your spot for a friendly reminder. Just reply yes. Okay, so now we have that. And now we're waiting for a reply here. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add another one. We'll just go ahead and take this, copy action, come down here and put it down here. Now we're waiting for reply again. And we want to do another copy this, copy action down here. Because remember, we're waiting for a reply and they could say yes. Again, same thing. So again, yes, yes, positive yes. But the difference we want to do on this one is, in this case, we're just asking them, do you want to add a family member or friend? So there's not a long delay, but we're just going to change it to a slight delay. So we're going to say contact reply or 30 minutes. Choose whatever time delay you want. I'm just going to do that, and we're going to select the PS one and then change this to 30 minutes. The reason for this is if they reply here, then you're doing a quick follow-up. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot, I got this too. So now you're waiting for a reply, or if not, we're gonna have timeout and we're gonna have it move on to send you a notification. But down here, if they did reply yes, we're gonna choose this and we're going to say send internal notification. I'm gonna change this to whatever you want, but I'm gonna do SMS. And I'm gonna choose SMS here. You can choose what you want. User type, I'm just gonna say all users for now. And I'm gonna say custom value, contact, full name, replied, and then we can even put in this message body to adding a family member. Whatever you want to put in there so that you know. Then save that. So now you're going to get notified when they reply. Now over here, if they don't reply or they reply something else, you can copy this over and you can put this over here. In this case, you can say contact name, didn't reply, or replied this, adding family member. Just something different that you want to put in there so that you know what their message was or if they didn't reply at all, but then you know to get back to them. So somehow you'll be notified. Also, I'd recommend somewhere in here adding a tag in here, maybe updating them, moving to a pipeline stage, something like that. But I'm not gonna go into all that now. That's more flair that you can add. What we're gonna do now here is we're gonna come down to this branch. But here's the thing. If they reply yes, they'll go down here. If they don't reply, they'll go down here. But if they reply something other than yes, well, that's going to be different actions as well. So let's go back into here. Let's add another branch. And this one let's call other than yes. So what I'm going to do here for other than yes, I'm just going to select this one, contact reply, intent type, but this time is not positive. So it's not positive. Anything other than that, it'll go down this branch. And we'll click save. Okay, so in here, if it's something other than that, I just want to send myself notification. I'm going to do send internal notification. Again, I'm going to do SMS, notification type, SMS, user. We'll just say all users, whatever you want. And we will say contact full name, replied with the message. And we'll do custom value, and we'll do message body, so that it'll put their actual reply in there. Now you can spice this up and put more in there so that you know, but I'm just doing something basic for now, and we'll save that. Now we're going down the none branch. So this is, if it's not yes, this is basically if they didn't reply at all. Then after 24 hours, that's going to go down this branch. This is waiting 1 day, and what we're going to do is we're going to send the next text out. So we're going to go grab text number 2, copy that. We're going to send SMS. I'm going to say day 2, and we're going to paste it in here. There's only a few hours left. Just want to follow it, make sure you got the above text. Again, let's put in the low emoji. All right, so we'll save that action. All right, so there's day 2. Now what we're doing, we're going to be doing essentially the same thing. We're taking these actions again. So let's go and take this. Let's just copy all actions from here. Now this might get a little confusing, but I'm going to paste it in there. Now we're going down here, day 2, waiting 1 day, but this time we got to add in here the reply to steps. So waiting, replying to the day 2, and we're going to save action. So we're waiting for the reply of that one. Replied, yes, is not the positive yes, and we're going to go down here. But this time what we're doing, instead of doing all this, which you can, just unnecessary to have all this extra work in here, when they reply, it's going to be the same thing as this up here. So what we'll do is, I'm actually just going to delete all this. Delete from this branch down. If they reply yes, what we're doing, to make it easy, we're going to do this fancy go to action, save action, and we want to go to this one. Because if they reply to one of these, well, same thing. We want to send them the confirmation. We want to then the PS it and do all that. So now we have that. And now this is other than yes, same thing. You can keep that in or change it up. And this one we're going to change to day 3 now. Because remember, we're waiting for reply or 1 day and then day 3. It's going to come here. We're going to grab day 3, copy this over, day 3, and we're going to paste this in here. Change out our custom value, contact, first name. Got some awesome news. We're extending our offer for another few hours. If you want to take advantage of this and book your exam, just reply yes. Okay, great. So there. Now we want to add in the wait step again. So we're going to take this same one up here, so it'll be easy enough. Copy all actions from here and paste it down here. Okay, now we have replied, day 3, waiting for a reply, or 1 day. Remember, if they replied yes, again, same thing. If they replied yes to this one, we'll go down here, but this time we'll go right back up and we'll send them back over to this branch. Come down here, same thing. If they replied other than yes, send notification to yourself. Come down here, and this is going to be day 4. Let's go grab the text from 4, copy this, put it back in here, change out your custom value. Hey, kind of like first name, out of respect for you anytime. If you're interested, just want to make sure you don't miss out. If you are, just let me know. Okay, so now you have that in here. Now, if you wanted to, this is so after day 4, you can just leave it because you don't have to worry about it. So then that's pretty much it. What you can do is if you wanted to add in another wait step to see if they reply to day 4 and then notify yourself, you can. If not, you can just leave this here. And this is how you're going to set it up. Let's go ahead and save it so we don't lose our work. Okay, so this says error while saving wait step reply day 1. So that means I missed one of these because I duplicated it out. So this is waiting for day 1. This is waiting for day 2 text. This is waiting for, oh, here it is. Forgot to add this in. Waiting for the day 3 text. So there, we're waiting for that. And now we come up and we can save it. And let's go ahead and name it. And I'll save it. And again, if you want to add in other steps in here, that's adding certain tags or moving them to different stages in the pipeline or doing some other sort of replies, you can do that. But this is just the basic setup, or I should say the advanced setup for this database reactivation campaign. All right, one more thing we got to do. We got to come back in the settings here, and you want to make sure that the stop on response, in this case, you want it off. On the basic one, we had it on because there was no waiting for a reply. So you want to remove them. But in this case, we're waiting for a reply. So if we have the stop on response on, if they're here and they reply, well, they won't get the rest of this. They'll get removed. We don't want that. We want this automation to go through. That is why we're going to keep that off. I like to turn the auto mark as read on, publish it, and we'll save it. And now we have our database reactivation set up, the advanced one. Same thing as previously, you can go into the contacts there, select all your contacts, and add them to this workflow, and you are good to go. All right, so go out there and have a wonderful day. Get this set up for your clients to really help them out with their business, or use this for yourself as well for reactivating your old leads. Just be creative with your messaging, and you can get this all set up. What I'm also going to do for both of these workflows is I'm going to send out a snapshot of these so you can load these right into your account. And so you'll see that down below or somewhere in here. All right, I will see you guys later.